Holy shit, guys. Day 5 has been crazy. I've been running around all of New Jersey, it feels like. Oh, wrong way. I've been running around all of New Jersey, it feels like, today. I went down to Red Bank, which is about an hour and a half away, and I had an Oz group meeting. So it's the team that I'm on. Joseph Ozacek is the team leader, so the Oz group is what it's called. And I met with a bunch of different people on the team. We ran through some updates about the real estate industry, about the NAR settlement, about a bunch of different things, about a partnership with Zillow and all that sort of stuff. So it was a really good meeting. But that left me in the dust to record. I didn't record anything. So I decided it'd be best to come on here and just pretty much explain the day. So what I did was I went to bed pretty late last night, but I had a productive second half of the day. When you're a realtor, and look at that dartboard right there, when you're a realtor and you're running around all the time, you need to find time to be very productive when you are doing other things. So multitasking, and one prime example is driving. When you're a realtor, you're driving around the whole entire world, it feels like. So on my hour and a half drive there, I was on and off the phone with 2 different clients and 2 different listing agents. We're actually about to put in I have to put in 2 offers tonight. I have to call another listing. Oh, I actually forgot to call him. I'm gonna call him tomorrow morning, because right now it is 8 o'clock, and 8 o'clock on a Friday night, I feel bad calling people at that time. So I'm not gonna call. I'm gonna call tomorrow morning. Potential 3 offers to put in right now. Almost dropped the camera. Yeah, so 3 offers to pretty much put in now, which is amazing. But the problem with that was I was driving around all day today. So I never really got the chance to really sit down at my desk and work. So that's what right now is for. Right now it's 8 o'clock on a Friday night. What a loser, right? That's all I'm doing. All I'm doing is work, and I gotta work out later too. But that's it. So I'm gonna sit down, I'm really gonna focus. I might go out with my friend to do work. So we might go to his community clubhouse to make it, I guess, a little bit more entertaining of a Friday night. But that's how I'm spending Friday night. I'm writing up 2 offers, and I'm collecting my database. Setting up, most of my showings are already set up for tomorrow and Friday, or tomorrow and Saturday or Sunday. Jeez, my head's spinning in 12 different directions, and I got to do a bunch of different work like that. So this can be a really fun weekend. A lot of things going on, which is great. I'm super excited for the future, and I think it's going to be a very great time. One other thing that I'm focusing on, so I have 2 things that are coming up in the content realm. Beyond this, I really love this idea, and I hope this helps you guys out so much. Again, a lot of this is what I'm doing for myself. I'm documenting my journey to attest to the future successes, and I hope that this also helps individuals that are in that process. I am starting to get a very high sense of pride of being a real estate agent now. And as you can tell, I have had, so right now I have, see at the bottom there, that's not focusing. Anyway, 15 text messages I have to respond to, 3 missed calls, and about 30 emails. So I feel like a real estate agent now. And that, to some people that's really overwhelming, and to me it even is too, right? But I love that. I love the fact that that's happening to me right now, because I worked so hard to get there. And part of my mindset towards this is like a kind of a negative, because in the first place, I was always trying to rush my life, right? Like I'm 21. I'm always trying to rush my life and saying, oh, let me make sure that I go out and I live life, and I want to make sure that I enjoy my youth, all that sort of stuff, which is true. Like I want to enjoy my youth, and I think it's important. But I've always wanted to rush to be this real estate investor and have all these responsibilities and a successful mortgage. I never thought I'd have all these responsibilities, but I want to have like a successful mortgage. That's what I just said. Successful business, have multiple rental properties, but that comes with a bunch of responsibilities, right? That comes with, you really have to be on your shit, probably from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. plus every day, or at least Monday through Friday. And I wanted that so bad for so long that like now I'm starting to finally maybe get there. I'm getting close to that point, and not the rental properties just yet, soon. But now in my head, I'm thinking like, wow, I really never tried to have that calm, waking up, not worrying about waking up on a Saturday, having no showings, having nothing to worry about, having no phone calls to make. So there's a good and bad of growth, right? But I think the only desire that you can have as you're trying to grow is the understanding that your future success creates more of a possibility for you to do those things that you wanted to do. And I think it's not a double standard, but it's a give and take, because there's this saying, right, where there's this Mexican fisher, and he is going out on a boat, and he's every single day he's catching one fish. He's going out really early in the morning, catching one fish, coming back to his house, cooking the fish, eating the fish with his family on the beach, and drinking wine and hanging out with his family. And this American that is with this Mexican while they're on this excursion is asking him like, yo dude, why do you only catch one fish? Like, you have this massive boat, you have this crazy amount of skill. Why don't you create this business where you're going out on these boats every single day, and you're casting all these lines, you're catching a bunch of fish, you sell them, you make a bunch of money, and then you can retire with a bunch of money. And then the Mexican guy said something very profound. He said, okay, then what? Then what do I do? After I've done all that, what do I do? And the American man was kind of like stumped, because he never really thought that far. He always just thought of expanding and thought of growing. And the guy was like, well, I guess you just chill and you drink wine on the beach and you hang out with your family. And the American guy realized, like, that's exactly what this guy's already doing. He's doing it on a daily basis, but he doesn't even need that years of grinding. So that always brings the question up to me, where it's like, is all this grind worth it? And what if at the end of the day, I don't feel that satisfaction because I missed out on the opportunities that I could have had that would have given me the same exact feelings? And that's something that I'm really, really thinking about a lot right now. Is all of my friends are at school, and I'm really just home alone, working and working out. And it's great because I think I'm going to be a successful person. But there's a fear of, it's not necessarily the FOMO, like a fear of missing out. It's more of just like a fear of regret, a fear of possible regret. I don't think I'm going to regret the future, because I'm trying to have a decent balance with my life and fun and memories and all that sort of stuff. But sometimes I do think about how much different my life would be if I wasn't living at home and saving money, and I was going out, I was being a college student, I was running around doing whatever. But I think ultimately that's beating me up. That's beating me up inside, and it's not good. So I think the best thing, if you're struggling with something like this, one thing that I'm really facing is understanding that, without getting too biblical, I think everything happens for a reason, whether you believe in God or whatever you believe in. God, Jesus, whatever religion you are. I think it is important to understand that there is a higher power out there that has a fate for you. Personally, I am Christian, a struggling Christian. I'm trying to build a better relationship with Jesus. But I think that with having a connection or a belief in something like that, so there's a higher power out there that truly has a destiny for you. And if you believe that, that doesn't just mean like, oh, go with the flow, everything's gonna be okay. I think you have to believe that okay, let me put it like this. There's this saying that David Goggins has where he's like, my worst nightmare is when I go up to heaven and I've worked at Ecolab for 35 years and I'm 400 pounds and I've eaten donuts every day of my life. And he starts reading out this David Goggins. Oh, okay, you're a Navy SEAL. You broke the pull-up record. You ran 100 marathons in your life. All these things. And he's like, I think you got the wrong guy. He's like, no, that's the person you were supposed to be. That's the person you were supposed to be. And in my head, what that means is there's a destiny for you, but you have to make the decision to create that destiny. And without the drive and without the vision, you won't be able to do it. So that's my message for today. I know it was kind of a lot all in one video, but I hope this resonates with you guys. And this is day 5. This day 5 is just me kind of spitballing and telling you guys what I think about my life and the future right now. So it's a Friday night. I'm only going to be doing work. So look, there's phases in your life, and this is what I talked about in the previous video. There's phases, and if you got to go through a phase in order to get to what you want to do, I think you have to do it. All right, I'll see you guys day 6.